Hey there, Alex Nikolowski from BGS here. I'm a revenue optimization expert and I help e-commerce businesses grow and scale by optimizing their store. And on this training, we're going to talk about the #1 best Shopify app for reviews, okay? We're going to cover all the do's, the don'ts, and everything in between. So let's get started. Now, first I'm going to talk about some do's and don'ts when it comes to reviews and gathering reviews in general and how you present them and all of that stuff based on optimization, revenue optimization. It's based on what we do, right? How to best optimize this whole review process. And then I'm going to reveal the best app that you should use, that I recommend that you use on Shopify, okay? So let's get started. First and foremost, obviously, when it comes to reviews, the #1 thing is we have to gather them or curate them in one way, shape, or form. And all of these apps have like an automatic review request like process that whenever somebody places an order, this review request shoots up to their email, and then they can send you submit a review, okay, for the product that they bought or the multiple products. And one thing to keep in mind there is to keep that review gathering process as simple as possible. So don't ask for any crazy information like genders and birth dates and all of that stuff. Just the name and maybe the country and the state, and that's it. But even with the name, you're perfectly good to go, okay? Because it's like with checkout forms or any form for that matter. The more fields the form has, the more information we ask from people, the less the likelihood of them completing it, okay? So keep it simple and just set the automatic process to go automatically, okay? That's #1. So #2 is when it comes to reviews, the #1 spot, as you can see my screen here, I have a Taft clothing open here. This is a really good shoe company, by the way. So the #1 thing that you want to have is the stars below the title, okay? That immediately tells people, okay, this product has 2,356 reviews, so people gotta like this product, right? And the one thing, key thing about this is it should be clickable, and when you click, it should take you, auto scroll you like this straight down to the reviews widget, okay? Don't have it teleport. Many review apps do that. Just click here and immediately teleports you down here. Don't do that. That's not a good user experience and throws people off thinking, where am I now? They don't even know what happened, okay? So that's about the review stars. The next thing that a really good review app should have is review specific search, okay? In fact, search, the sorting capability, and the filters all together. So this is very, very crucial because people want to be in control, okay? Everybody wants to feel in control. So instead of somebody reading, I don't know, 2,000 reviews or however they are here, they can just type whatever they're looking for. For example, I'm curious if this is like easily scratched. So I'm gonna search for scratch here, and boom, I can read all of the reviews that talk about scratch. Is this easily scratched or not, and all of that stuff. So it's really important. Just like searching products on the store, this is also just as important to have this on your reviews. Same thing is the same like purpose is with these keyword filters here, that these are AI generated automatically. The more people use them, these pop up here as the most popular. So I don't know, if you want to read about size, maybe is it a good fit, right? Is the fit goes small or runs small or big or perfect? So that's the whole point of this. And then the sorting, you want to have lowest, highest. Typically on our sites, and I'm going to talk about this in a second, lowest rating and reviews with photos convert highest when people sort by that order, right? So it's very important to have this, again, to give people control, all right? The next thing after the search, the filters, and the sorting is this little guy here. So this is called rating review or rating distribution chart. That's the correct name of saying it. And what this does is basically it gives a whole overview of the rating of the product, right? It builds authenticity and increases trust in the reviews because it gives the whole picture of the reviews. If you don't have this, people will judge the product based on the first couple of reviews that they see here. And if they're all 5 stars like here, people will think they're fake. But if they're all negative, then they will falsely believe that your product is not that good, because all of these reviews at the top are negative, right? Not that many people are going to scroll through all of these reviews and try to find the good ones. And one more reason why this is good, right? The sorting, okay? So you have to have this. It's credibility booster, and again, it increases the trust in the reviews. And one more thing here is that this should also act as a filter. So all of these things should be clickable, these bars. And when I click on 1 star, I should be able to read the 1-star reviews only, or 4-star, or 5-star. Okay, all of that cool stuff. One thing to note here is do not show this on products that have less than 10 reviews, because it defeats the whole purpose. There's nothing here the sample size is too small, if I can say that. And you can do this by having a little small script written by your developer or whatever to hide this chart when the reviews on the product are less than 10, and then automatically show up when they're more than 10. But anyway, this is not a deal breaker, but still keep that in mind. The next thing you want is this guy. It's also, its purpose is to give an overall, like, a view of the whole rating of the product, right? To give people, okay, this is the numeric representation. That's what I'm talking about, the 4.9 stars, because without it, these stars don't mean anything, okay? This quantifies it together with this guy with the rating distribution chart. So you definitely want to have this section as well. Okay, and then last but not least here is the UGC, or user generated content gallery from the reviews. It should be like generated here right next to the summary, because as I mentioned earlier, the people that look through these images on our websites, at least, they convert the best and the highest together with when they sort by lowest rating. And which leads me to my next point. You always want to push both positive and negative reviews. And when I say positive, I mean 4 and 5 stars. And when I say negative, I mean 1, 2, or 3-star reviews. And here's the reason why. Everybody knows and expects some level of negativity, okay? No company is perfect, no product is perfect, so everybody knows that there will be some kind of negative reviews on your product, okay? Whether it was a product flaw, or whether it was a shipping issue and the customer never received the product, or a customer was simply being a jerk or having a bad day, you will have negative reviews no matter what. And the key is what you do with them, okay? It's not a bad thing that you have negative reviews. In fact, you should embrace them and turn them to your advantage, okay? And the way you do it is you respond to them, okay? Before you push them and publish them, you address whatever issue the customer is talking about, okay? That's the key with the negative reviews. People don't care that you have them. They expect them to have. They expect you to have those negative reviews. They just want to see how you handle those issues, so that in case something happens with their order, they can have a peace of mind that you will take care of them, okay? Does that make sense? So really important, always respond and address the negative reviews before you push them live, because if you don't and you just push them, they will hurt you like this, okay? If I click here and I see the quality amazing, I guess this person put 1 star by mistake, but send the wrong boot, okay? Ordered this boot, blah, blah, blah. They send me the wrong color, send it back for a refund, won't shop with them again. So what does this tell me? This company doesn't really care about their customers, right? Look, none of these reviews is answered. I don't want to scroll through all of these, but where instead, if a customer support rep here said, oh, we apologize, there must have been some issue happen, blah, 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 we're going to send you a replacement for free, or whatever, okay? That tells me, okay, these guys, obviously, we know that nothing is perfect, right? Imperfections happen. It's just statistics. Some products will be defective, or some products will never get delivered. That's cool. Everybody knows that. But when people see that, they can feel confident that this company has my back, okay? That's probably the most important thing that I can tell you about reviews in general. So always address them, and don't just say, oh, we're sorry, email us at support, but actually state what you're gonna do to help them on the actual review and provide some details. You can still say email us at support, but still answer how you're gonna help them right on the spot over there. Okay, so which is this mysterious app? Okay, so this app, this store has this app as well, as Stamped.io. Okay, this is our favorite app, and it has all of these important elements that you see here. We've used many other apps, and like some of them can, it's super weird, I don't get it, but Yotpro specifically can have this filter and search and the sorting section, but it cannot have this one. So you can have either this one or this one, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, this one is our favorite, and we use it on many of our stores, and it also doesn't break the bank. So this is like the best value, in my opinion, and experience that you can get. By the way, there's no affiliation whatsoever between BGS and Stamped, or me and Stamped. So it's just a pure recommendation. This is what we use, and we would just want to share with you. Okay, so what do we know so far? Again, if you want to have reviews, you have to first curate them. Okay, number two, you want to have the star here, clickable, auto scroll down. Then you want to have the review specific search filters and sort capability. Then the rating distribution chart, the numeric representation, the gallery, and last but not least, to push all of the negative reviews. Okay, all right, that's it for this video. If you like this video, stay tuned for more. There's a lot more coming where this one came from. And if you would like to personally work with us and get our help, simply go to workwithbgs.com and fill out a simple form, and we would love to hop on the phone with you and see how we can help you. Okay, until next time, have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Bye.